Well, prior to this, we were not optimized for mobile. We had a flip book that was never intended for use on telephones. And so, becoming aware that probably half or more of our audience, when they were reading online, they were wanting to read it on their phone. I knew that we needed to get HTML versions of our stories, which we did not have the ability to do unless each was entered by hand. And then plus have a flip book, an online edition that was, comfortable to navigate on a telephone. Those were two big things. But then the money part of it was most important, because being able to have subscriptions auto renew and create that forever transaction, so to speak,
right.
really is something that I would never want to go back to not having that, because that creates revenue that you don't have to keep begging for or sending renewal cards for, or, it just happens. And that's what most people want. They don't, it's
right. That's the thing.
It's a break for them to have to pick up the phone and call and say, okay, I want renew my online subscription. And now that we've become more comfortable with it, when people do call us, because some older people still do call us and want to give us their credit card to renew their online edition, I get right on our hometown, right on the website, and I log in as them. I ask them what their username and their password is, and I actually enter it on your system, and have it go through Stripe, even though that costs me $1 or so, because once I do it that way, next year it will renew itself.
Yeah, nice. Wow, a lot of good points there. Yeah, I like to call it the Netflix model, because it is totally accepted by our culture that you pay for digital content pretty much on a month-to-month basis, or maybe it's weekly in some cases, or annual. But it's just expected that it's going to auto-renew. It's kind of weird to not have that now. And so
and people are, why have a single hiccup where somebody's going to become annoyed that they have to, change what they're doing? They're they're getting a notice that says, oh, do you really want to keep doing this? Well, we don't want to keep asking people that question.
Yeah, right. It's kind of like talking ourselves out of a sale or something. Yeah, why kick them out and continue to invite them back in? Let's just make it easy for them to opt out. But if they don't opt out, they're going to stay a member, and they're going to just have uninterrupted
that's
access.
the biggest reason, to go with a system like this. All of the rest of it is just gravy, really. I mean, it's an affordable amount of money, and it relieves us of a huge amount of manual labor in inputting data, and it is well worth it. And I've had small publishers say, oh, I could never afford that. And it's like, how can you afford not to? The little bit of advertising we've sold more, pays for it many, 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 many times over.
Right.
And so that web advertising is also a new revenue stream that we didn't have before.